Ahoy, mateys. Sorry for the delay, but Patsy's here trying to fix my phone. So far, she's ready to throw it in the lake. Michelle, welcome aboard. Georgianne, good to see you. Linda Barker just texted me and said she will not be here. No power. So, no power in her neighborhood. I don't know if it's storming. Is it storming in Ohio or something? I don't know. Excuse me. I can fix this. Holly's going to be on about 6:30, she says. You're right. That's a good one. High winds. Okay. We're supposed to get some high winds this afternoon. We haven't gotten them yet. I mean, there's a little bit of a breeze, but it rained. We weren't supposed to get rain. We were just supposed to get some high winds. Well, we got the rain. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I did get to town. I was able to do a few updates on my phone. Not everything that I wanted to do. I got the antifreeze. I got a special wrench so I can reach down in and get the radiator hose clamp off. You can't get it with a regular pair of pliers. It's buried. So I got what I need. Of course, then, I also got wet. And I'm just not going to go out there and work in the rain. Tomorrow's another day. Uncle Lisa, welcome aboard. Yeah. So it's been halfway productive afternoon. And if Patsy can get my phone working. Barely room for where she's sitting right now. But fortunately, she's a small lady. So several trees are down. My goodness, Jordan. I heard something about Chicago had not Chicago, but nearby. What was the name of that town? A theater? So I think there was one person was killed. Anyways, it was high winds. It wasn't a tornado, but I saw it on the YouTube, Fox. I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing. Ringo and Czar, welcome aboard. Not sure. I did see Arkansas, Little Rock, where one person died and 30 are in the hospital, and that looked pretty bad. So I'm sure there were other places down south that had storms, and now I'm hearing that Ohio ain't doing all that good either. What was that? High winds need to stop eating sprouts. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We had snow, of course, and then that went away, and we got all the way up to 50 that day. And then it went down to 20, and the next morning the roads were slippery for a little while, and then it rained and got all the way up to 60, and it dropped to 25 last night. And that in between we had thunderstorms and not so bad right here at the cottage. It was more just a little bit north of us where they were getting slammed. In fact, when I pulled in the yard, I came out of Spring Lake, which is right by Lake Michigan. And I pulled in the yard and there was a lightning bolt that struck. It looked like something I would put on YouTube. So, sew buttons on your underwear. So has anybody guessed the channel yet? Hey, there's clues abounding on this one. This channel has seen roads. Linda's not here, so I can get away with some of this stuff. The inventor of the windshield factor died this week. He was 86, but felt more like he was 64. And then there are some of us, Mark, we have the heat index. It's 64, but we feel like it's 86. Oh my God. I like that. I gotta tell Holly. Mark had one. Holly. Oh, Mark says the inventor of the wind chill index. He died today. He was 86, but he felt like he was 64. I don't think she could hear me over the TV. I'll have to tell her later. And Patsy, she can't hear her anyways. So for her, it's not the TV too loud. She doesn't hear that either. Nancy, welcome aboard. The clues to the mystery. Okay. Well, so far they've seen trees and mountains. Okay. Single, solo, traveler. I do not know what kind of a rig they have. And I actually think that they do most everything out of their car. A small car at that. Now, are they full-time? I don't think so. I haven't seen a homestead or anything like that, but I just have a feeling there's a, let's put it this way, I've seen a couple of live streams where the background appears to be a house. You know, a normal living room, not a camper, not a motorhome or anything like that. It looks like a house. But who knows? There is nowhere that I've been able to find out anything about a type of rig. I do know there's one pet. It happens to be a dog. There is a ton of content. I mean, we're talking videos coming out, and not shorties. There's a few, but for the most part, every video is at least 10 minutes, if not twice that long. And they're all interesting. There's a ton of dash cams. There's a bunch of lives. Let's see. The thumbnail tonight was one of the places that were visited. This person's been all over, but mainly seems to be focused on the Northwest United States, but not limited to United States. Our treasured home is OTH. Mark thought it was over the hill. No, actually, Ringo did. I'm the one that's over the hill. So, what other clues? Someone this morning actually had a clue. They might not have known that they were a clue. They have an in common thing. No, it's not Hawkins Family Adventures. Or did they show up? So yeah, that would be kind of a good guess because you got Our Treasured Home. Her last name's Hawkins, but that doesn't fit with the clue that was this morning from a person in chat who probably didn't know that she was a clue. Is it Stormy Daniels? We're probably getting in trouble for putting this up. Good one. Oh, really? Yeah, I want to know. Gosh, I wish you'd do a video at the junkyard, Uncle Lisa. It would be so cool to see what you're doing. Are you processing scrap? I think you said you were taking apart halogen lights or street lamps of some sort and separating the copper from the aluminum from whatever else is in those. I think most of them have a transformer in them, so that'd be separated out. Yeah. Just fascinated. I think that might be it for clues so far. Okay. Same road. That's same road. Same road and same day. Not exactly same place. I would assume a little farther north. Whoa, excuse me. Well, no, we haven't seen Sue. Okay, smash the lights to get the transformer, huh? Now you got to get the actual copper spool out. Yeah, I've done that. Now, some of the transformers, if you do it in a certain way, there's those metal plates, and if you can get it just right, you can start pulling those metal plates apart. And I mean, you can actually do it that quick if you can get a hold of it in just the right way, and they just pull out. Now, there are some that go this way, and then there's two that go the other way. So you got to go. And then gradually, you get all those metal plates out and throw them in one bin, and then there sits the copper on a plastic spool. Then you got to take it and unwrap that copper from the plastic spool, only to find out that's copper-plated aluminum and it ain't worth spit. Oh, Joanne Rose has her power back. I bet you Linda will be here then, too. And we haven't seen Nancy Drew. I think she's down your ways, too, isn't she? Somewhere, at least in the same state. But Ohio's a big state. You know, whenever I go through Ohio, I feel like I'm going through Texas. It takes forever. I don't know why, but it just seems like to get to Columbus, it just takes forever and a day. It really doesn't, but, you know, 23 just seems like it's just, when am I gonna get off 23? She's in Cleveland, yeah, that's right. Whoa! It took 3 weeks. That must be one monster transformer. 881 pounds. You don't exactly carry that on your shoulder, do you? It is a long road. 23, but this is not 23. Well, it could be the closer you get to West by God, Virginia, but it's not. This is out west. This is northwest. Pretty much the same state. Anyways, yeah, this is northwest United States. Wow, that is just amazing. I know you want more clues. Michelle's dying. She's acting like Bree. What is it? What's that? So you've covered it. Solo has a dog. Oh, by the way, for those who might not know it, Susan and James, New Horizons, they lost Abby. They had to put her down yesterday. Justin and Christina, I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah, they had to put Abby down yesterday. She was in a lot of pain, and so she's crossed the Rainbow Bridge. And one of the most touching things that Susan said to me on Messenger yesterday was that Tucker kissed Abby before she passed. Wow. The dog is a male. Just give me the answer. Anyways, welcome aboard, Justin and Christina. Michelle's mad at me now. Yeah, feeling sad. There was this gathering, and I asked where I should put the key to the car I was working.
Somebody started a rumor that you're being investigated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
It's so Nathan to do something like that.
Yeah, Georgianne, it's definitely sad times for James and Susan and Tucker.
Are you listening to me? You've been blackballed.
Put it in the bowl over there. So you threw the keys in the toilet, right?
Nathan put you up for another hour. Hello? Can I start you off with some drinks?
Coffee time.
Okay.
Okay, bring him his liquor and bring the rest of us our usual. They have iced tea and I have my lemonade.
Actually, I think I'm gonna have a glass of Pinot Grigio.
I actually took a tiny nap today when I got home from Cedar Springs. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to lay down for a few minutes. I was cold, and I did nod off for about 45 minutes. So I feel better. I feel rested. My eyeballs are getting kind of heavy when I got home from Cedar Springs. And it was raining, and I'm like, I don't want to even start under the hood of the truck. So hopefully tomorrow morning will be better. Busby Adventures will probably pick up on this picture. Welcome aboard. It's good to see you. Yeah, and then that other clue I said was we had a person in chat this morning who I know would probably recognize this picture too, but they also had something in common with the feature channel. So you're in South Carolina, 81 degrees. Oh man, am I jealous. I so want to be there. Now, what part of South Carolina are you in? So I'm thinking of possibly doing my winter months in Myrtle Beach, which is just south of the North Carolina line. Busby says they know who it is. Okay. You can just hang on to that information. For a little while, anyways. Spoil the whole show. And you know, somebody's going to come in here and say, it's Busby Adventures. And I'll go, nah, 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 nah. No, it's not. Fair play. It's 81. Yeah, it's, you can say it's, you know, it's getting hot. I don't mind it. Now, for me, everybody says we chase 70. What is that in Celsius, Justin? Or center, yeah, Celsius. What is that in Celsius? So Mark will know. Justin can do both. He's multi-talented. Me, not so much. I know there's a formula how you figure it out. Busby's keeping quiet. Also, it's April Fool's Day, so it's possible he doesn't really know who. But on the other hand, if I've given out enough clues that he may have pieced it together already. Yes, 22 degrees Celsius. Does that help you, Mark? Who does it want? Uncle Lisa. Close, but no cigar. I love how Jen does that. Tell us at once. Put some clothes on at once. 22 is nice, yeah. Now that I know that 81 and 22 are equal, yeah, give me 81, please. Or 22, please. I'd be out there fixing the truck. Cancel the live stream. Yep. So, what's coming up this coming week? Tomorrow, I guess come hell or high water, I better fix the truck. Thermostat, radiator, and pray that it all goes semi-smooth. Thermostat I'm dreading. It's buried behind the water pump, and yeah, it's just not in a nice place. I've seen some people where they've actually, take the serpentine belt off, undo the air conditioner pump, get that out of the way. It'll make it easier to get to the bolts. I sure hope I don't have to do that. That's just a pain in the butt. 77, all right. -5. Yeah, I believe that too. 70 equals 22, 81 equals 27. Wow.
No, not me. I just think one of them matches every night. Every single night.
Yes, we can agree that it's an interesting channel. Aren't they all? I don't know if you were here earlier, but I did mention that lots and lots of content. Lots of dash cams. Lots of lives. Not as many as me, maybe, but yeah, plenty of live streams. Popular. Monetized. Not huge, but you know, not small either. Silly emoji thing, emoji rain thingy in the chat that BB told us about. Oh, yeah, I do. I saw I saw a frown face for Uncle -5. Saw this one.
When it comes to family traditions, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai Tucson, it's your journey.
When
Yeah.
Karen says I'm here,
Frown face.
I say, so are they. Just want to leave.
Oh.
Uninterrupted ping money.
And then Busby had this
What
one.
do you take it for?
Now let me guess. Did you find the one from BB, the song? The horse song? Here we're going south all of a sudden. Everyone I think has one that's so cool. A song?
Your prescription for
Emoji rainy thing?
staying right where you are.
Maybe I should change the background.
Your prescription for
This channel has seen trees.
I love Fresno's. Ready for prime time. Oh my goodness. I look like a baby dolphin.
Oh, really? I have not seen those, Jen. Joe and Emily's channel.
Yeah, can you hold on 1 second?
I don't think Joe and Emma Lee are solo.
Now available without a prescription. Astico is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free spray.
I don't know Joe and Emily. Honestly, I don't. What are they useful for, though? Yeah, I don't see them. Oh, are they those bubbles? I have seen Mel Nettie,
Technology.
and I think I've seen BB do it too. Kind of like these floating whatevers, floating horse songs. Yep, Georgianne didn't catch the solo part. Face minus fuchsia minus poop minus shape.
Your vet trusts it for her patients and her own dog. Plus, its delicious paint flavor.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking
Used with caution in dogs. Orders.
fuchsia colored poop face. Kind of like, yeah, like a clover, but the color of fuchsia with the eyes. Yeah. Okay. Smileys and other stuff. Hand pink waving. Okay, a pink hand that's waving. Yeah, I have seen those. Now I have weird ones like that on my phone. I can send strange animated GIFs, GIFs. I can do that on my phone in Messenger. Yeah, I can do it on Facebook Messenger, but I can do it on my SMS Messenger too. That's connected with my phone number. So, but here on StreamYard, in chat maybe, but not as a host. I've tried it. I've tried to put a smile face in chat, and I just have to use the old-fashioned way, and it doesn't get colored or nothing. It's just the parenthesis and the dot, or not the dot, but the semicolon for eyes and that kind of thing, or colon for eyes. Semicolon could be a winking. Two ways, clicking them. Yeah. So did you have to, is it an app you had to download?
I'll tell you about it. It's a big gun.
Good one, Carl. So you just got off of work finally? Face screen, smiling, face screen, smiling, yeah. Put your keys in the bowl. That is good, Lisa. Good tie back. Now, Carl's going to have to replay this to find out what you're talking about, which is good because it adds to my hours. Chihuahua cat. Chihuahua cat. What's a Chihuahua cat? A kiss on the forehead. Aw. If you're on an iPhone, you look for the smiley face and you'll find more. Yeah. On mine, I have an Android and you can find them. I can add them in email as well. And I have Gmail, Google Mail, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you took the wind out of Uncle Lisa's sails there, Carl. He was going to use that on George Ann, but no. You're not sorry, Uncle Lisa. And Carl isn't really all that old, but you know. Oh man, you'd think this is Wednesday night. Those things you put next to your comment. It's just that easy. You got alligators and flamingos. See, now I can't find those. I know they're on there. If I was, if I wasn't the host, if I wanted to in chat, I could. It takes forever for them to load. And guess which one is the very last emoji in that big, huge list? The one that I would use the most. And Justin knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's found it and used it in chat for me. You want to tell him, Justin, or should I? The pirate's flag is the very last one. You got to wait for it to load. That's in the emoji list, at least on YouTube. Mr. Timmy Ray. There it is, Justin, Christina, you got it. That's the very last one. Don't want to go home bleeding broke. Channel 82. All right. I can do that. Here we go. We're still talking about emojis, Mr. Timmy Ray, but ahoy, single ladies watching me on channel 82, or is it just one? Uncle Lisa, I'm on a cable TV channel in Louisiana. I just think that's so cool. I was out talking to Timmy on the phone this morning and says, you get these people to sign up and watch me, be subscribed. They can watch on their arms or whatever they have, if they have them. And I may just show up one day. Just you see a big old white bus with hammered copper trim rolling into town, you'll know it's me. Michelle's got iPhone. Jamie is here. Welcome aboard. That's Lower Michigan Hiking and Camping Adventures. And let's see, who do I have for a moderator in here? Carl, you're a moderator. Can you put up Jamie's link? Do you know it's 81 north of you, Carl? Justin and Christina are in South Carolina, and it's 81 where they're at. Yeah, very, very cool. Yep, Busby knows the pirate flag thing. Cheers. Thank you, Jamie. Well, now we're all working on the emojis. Michelle found them. A person turquoise waving, face orange, raised eyebrow, cat orange whistling. Yeah, everybody's playing with emojis. And like I said, I'm on StreamYard. They don't appear. Ever met her? Try the name again. It's Lower Michigan Hiking and Camping Adventure. And in this instance, Jamie is a he.
It's made with real milk. I think I can hear the vanilla. Ryer's natural vanilla is made with 100%.
See, I get to be, on top of things. I'm current on Channel 82 in that little town. But they're going to have a high school football game, must have been a good one, from 89. And after that, a 1990 TV show called The Young and the Restless. I do remember that. So they're on the cutting edge of antenna TV. Except it's cable. It is cable vision. You can see the people clicking them. Click the smile face and the 1, 2, 3 button. Wow. Thank you, Carl. My usual ladies aren't here. Susan's not here, and Linda Barker's not here. So Linda Barker might still be without power. I don't know what Sue's excuse is. Yes. Yeah, after all these years, Dustin and Christina, we're going to be at M23. I got a couple of trips coming up this summer. Of course, M23 will be the culmination of the Michigan trips, I think, because it will start getting definitely cooler after M23. And God willing, Holly's going to be settled in her new apartment, and I will be a free bird. And I can make my way southwest or south after M23. But I'm really looking forward to M23 because we got so many things going on. Well, for me, the really big thing is going to be karaoke night. Yeah, it's a challenge, but I know I'm up to it. I just got to be able to get the right stuff in place for it. And then I'm basically the collaborator. I'm putting together the cookbook. I've got George Ann's recipe so far. She's the very first and the only that's given me her recipe. So I've got a hammer on people. I know Kevin said something about it in a post the other day. But yeah, we need a recipe so I can get them together. And if I have to collate it on an Epson printer, I will. But I would like to get it to Vista Prints. Everybody that's going to be at M23, I would like to get that information all together. Their favorite recipe for M23 for camping, whatever it might be. Maybe emulate what they're going to bring for the potluck, which is Saturday afternoon. And that's before Sonia comes on with music. And Sonia's before Nate and I going live, which will probably happen. It did last year. The craziest live of the whole year. Then what else is happening? There's going to be a conch blowing contest. There's going to be breakfast probably on Saturday morning. That's put on by the campgrounds, the people that are there pretty much year round. Yeah, there is a rumor. Kenny's right now is in Port Huron at Destinations Delight's home in Port Huron. Now he's talking about going back to North Carolina, but I think before he does, he'll be coming to M23. You got a stalker, you can't tell in these trousers. Oh my God, that's a good one. Dancing on the tables, yeah. Loaded with singles. Oh, that's good. I love it. Yeah, M22 was a little chilly last year. But, hey, we're used to worse than that. Before the TV station shuts down for the night, there will be replay. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Thank you, Mr. Timmy Ray. And thank you, people of the little town in Louisiana where you all are. I just love being able to give you something maybe to chuckle about, or oh my God, bored to tears. We do have a lot of fun here. And Wednesday nights, oh boy, you know, you want to be a subscriber because you could get a poker chip and you might win something. I'm going to remodel the cottage. Remains to seen. Remains to be seen if I'll have a roommate or not. For the time being, you know, I'm just going to remodel and get the smoke smell out and yeah, fix it up. It's 10 years of neglect mostly because there's no room to move in here. So yeah, and then once winter hits and I'm ready to hit the road, then all I gotta do is shut it down. Just, you know, I'll leave the electricity on, but the gas will be shut off. The water lines will all be blown out, you know, drained. I'll put some antifreeze in the traps, just like you would if you were closing down your motorhome for the winter. Well, the cottage is the same way. Just close everything down and lock her up and tell the post office to hold your mail or forward it to South Carolina or shove it up their butts. Actually, I'll probably have a neighbor check the mail a couple times a week, and anything looks important, they can call me. But I've got most everything. I don't need to get the electric bill out of the mailbox. I can look it up online and pay it. And same with gas, same with the water bill. It's the same every month. Just send them a check, or can't do the township shit online yet, but who knows? But I can still go to Walmart, get a money order and drop it in the post office box and send it for taxes and water bill. Well, not water bill, it's a sewer bill. But most people call it the water bill.
You know what? You're gonna laugh when you hear this. She said that Teresa was a pretty girl.
Yeah, I'll keep it as home base. So wintertime home base will be somewhere else. Maybe South Carolina, maybe Tucson or Phoenix. Quartzsite, I don't know. Probably not Quartzsite. I need to be near a larger city. Especially if I want to pick up some work gigs. Diane Phoenix, welcome aboard. Diane, why don't you ask Georgianne that question? Yes, Jamie was at M22. I'm missing stuff. Chat's going by really fast here.
I'm really sorry about what my grandma.
They like bad words. I'm not going to say any bad words if I can help it, damn it. Lillian, welcome aboard. Good to see you. The only turkeys were Cuban. That's slang for pelican. Okay. Okay, Holly. Yes, Holly by golly will be on in about 10 minutes, she says. Yes, I will. I will be keeping the cottage as a home base, at least for summertime home base. You know what? Before I die, I would like to see more of Michigan. I was born and raised in Michigan, and have I seen it? Sure, I've been to the Mackinac Bridge a few times and crossed it. Sure, I've been to the Upper Peninsula a couple times to actually see things. I've been to Copper Harbor. I've been to Sault Ste. Marie. But like hopefully in July or August, we've got an idea that Nate from Land Cloud Adventures and myself and Tino's the Outsider, and now it sounds like maybe Destinations Delight. We're going to Pictured Rocks, but we're not gonna. We're all too cheap to pay $50 to ride the boat that goes out and has a person on the boat like Carl talking about the Pictured Rocks. No, we're gonna go in kayaks. We're gonna do it ourselves and save $50. We'll go out and buy $1,500 worth of equipment so we can save that 50. Makes sense to me. I mean, you know, you got the kayak, you got the wetsuit, you got the accoutrements for the wetsuit, you know, a skull cap and maybe a neck thing and booties, gloves. Wants me to cry like a baby. I don't know. I can't cry on demand. If we start. Georgianne and Diane have got their own little thing going here. Dang nabbit, yep. I like that. I haven't heard that in a long time. Oh gosh darn it. Tucson still gets cold in winter. Yeah, Jill told me it can get down. She wants me to come to Tucson. I'm not sure where I'm going. There's hope yet. Well, you know, somebody's got to make the money to send people to M23. No, M23 is really not any more expensive than any other campground that you go to that has, you know, hookups and a dump station, all that they have to offer. The price per night is very reasonable, in my opinion. It's a nice place. I got more years than Carl has turkey. Yeah. Bring a standing men. You don't get the twin 250s and me cracking jokes on the mic. That's true. Dang rabbit. Can't catch me because the rabbit done died. If a woman gets in this rig, she better have a darn good reason. We don't allow insanity here beyond my personal flavor. Patsy's hard of hearing. She's working on my phone and Holly's yelling at her. Is it fixed yet? Oh, golly. Yeah, but I am definitely looking forward to everything that's going to be happening this summer. Because besides the couple of big trips in Michigan, which would be Pictured Rocks, definitely, and then of course M23. That's a given. That's in September. But prior to that, I'm looking forward for it to just get a little bit warmer, and I got these two brand new kayaks. I got to go out and buy the paddles. I know where I'm probably going to buy them. I can get them for $34 each. The kayak paddles, not seems like maybe a little pricey, but no, these are the ones I want. They not only collapse, but you can also take one off if you prefer to only use one paddle. And they match. The color is the same as the kayak. How could I complain? Designer paddles for the designer kayaks. Then I got to get the not stencils, the decals, or how's bad say it? Decals. I got to get the graphics made for each one of the kayaks. I could go simple, his and hers. But I'm going to go a little more involved. The channel names, and then maybe a name for the kayak as well. I know what I'm going to call my kayak. going to be yakety kayakety. And my other new phrase is, I've been driving to Lake Michigan and back almost every day. And I try to take different roads, east and westbound, and well, north too. When I cross a creek or a bridge, I'm looking to see, is it kayakable? Crockery Creek, which is about halfway between here and Spring Lake, is definitely kayakable. And in the town of Spring Lake, which is a pretty cool town, it's built basically on almost a peninsula. But I mean, it's like being down in the Keys almost. You got a bridge from one landmass to another landmass, and there's water on both sides, and it's a neat town. There's the bayous. There's Lloyd's Bayou. There's Perry's Bayou. There's so-and-so's Bayou, and then Spring Lake itself, and then Spring Lake goes into Lake Michigan at Grand Haven. Yeah, it's all, you could say, kind of touristy, but not real, because people live there year-round, if they can afford it. But yeah, it's a nice place. And so I'm going to be spending a little bit of my summer right there. And then on weekends, hopefully my friend will come, and you all know who it is. If Tina can get her ass over here, we're going to go kayak some of these places, some of the streams, probably Spring Lake, and wherever else we can go. Thank you, Lillian. Golly gee willikers. She taking my phone with her? Okay. Is she leaving? Is she leaving or getting another beer? Okay, all right. That's all right. I'm glad she's trying to fix my phone. We would love to have Diane come. Oh my God. We have so much fun on Ron Darrell's. Diane, there's a place for you up on the karaoke stage. You can wow us all. Nothing wrong with leftover casserole there, Carl. It's better the second or third day around. Oh, you don't do crowds or meetups? It's not that bad. We're not all shoved in next to each other holding our cigarette lighters up. We don't do that. We have space. And there's plenty of space. If you need more space, you can find it. It's a big campground. Oh, you're lucky, Lillian.
Besides the fact, of course, that he's white.
Oh my God, I'm going to blush, Timmy.
Oh, you thought I didn't know, huh?
I got him up on the screen there, Timmy. Or at least one of them.
Daddy, I love him.
One of the Kardashians trying to keep up. Oh.
I didn't think you cared.
But you weren't sure, so you decided to test me.
No, of course not.
So you're looking for a reaction?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm for you to tell me that it's okay for me to be with him.
Oh, now you're going to get picked on, Diane. You're going to be singled out.
I'm scared. Okay?
Do they rent kayaks? Yes. Oh,
Oh,
campground? I don't think so. But there could be a kayak rental place around. Troy, camp maintenance guy, would know if there's a place around that you can get canoes or kayaks and go down a creek somewhere. But at the campgrounds, I think I saw like a flat bottom boat, short, like a 10-footer. But I think that's mostly for going out in the middle of the pond to retrieve dead eagles. I don't know. I honestly don't know. There could be. I do not have the answer to that. Here comes Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. And I will see you in a few minutes. Please give a warm welcome to Holly by Golly.
I'm standing here.
And I will see you in just a few minutes.
waiting. My
Or
back's-
I'll see you in about half an hour. Okay.
Stand over there.
I think Nancy
Turn the heat off.
It is off. Nancy Drew, I don't think has any power either.
Shit. I'm stuck. You gotta unstick
Pull
me.
a little harder.
Unstick me. I'm caught on the couch.
Trying to get you.
Ouch. Oh boy. Whew. What a chore. What a chore. There. Jack, I look so yellow.
Okay.
Unstick me, Jack.
I'm trying to get you unstuck.
I'm caught on the couch, the end of the couch.
Yeah, I know.
Pat, it's
I'm
over.
trying to get it.
It's over by Patsy. It's over by Patsy that it's stuck. I put your other cans in that bag, Patsy. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm here. I'm here. All right. There, let me get here. Oh, boy. Oh. Hi, little Tittle. Hi, Diane Phoenix. Hi, Michelle Leonardo. Hi, Uncle Lisa. Hi, Mr. Timmy Ray, the King. Hi, Carl H. Hi, Nancy Drew. You made it. I'm just starting, Nancy. Hoo-hoo, I'm so glad you're here. I love you. Here, let me get this. There, that's better. Now I'm in the center of the screen. Hey, Diane Phoenix, how are you doing? Michelle Leonardo, hi. How you doing, lady? Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Well, this is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. I wasn't here last week, so like I told you, I'm going to make up for it this week. I'm going to make you laugh, or maybe fall off your chair, or maybe even make you pee your pants. Not too badly, though. I hope. Hey, Georgianne Rose. Hi, Ringo and Czar. How is everybody today? Georgianne Rose is Nancy. Oh, says Nancy. Yay. Yeah, I'm glad she's here, too. Hey, did you hear about the tiny man who made teeny weeny radios? Well, he made a small fortune. Hi, Diane Phoenix. Well, here's some news for you. There's a man that lives on the beachfront house, right? Anyway, and he throws out fish onto the beach, right? And the neighbors wonder why. Well, he told them he does that so that he can see all the seals clapping. All right. There was this guy who bought a live lobster, right? Took it home, put it in his refrigerator. And after 2 days, he looked in his fridge and he discovers that the lobster had rearranged everything in his refrigerator. So He was mad about it. So he boiled a pot of water, stuck the lobster in it, held the lid down, and then he felt bad about it. So he pulls the lobster out, puts it in his car, gonna bring it back to the ocean. He's driving down the road. Then all of a sudden he thought about what he did to his refrigerator. He couldn't find anything, right? So he hauls him out of the car, goes out in the woods, and leaves him in the woods to fend for himself. Oh, Uncle Lisa. Hi, how you doing, honey? Hey, G Homestead. Hi. I hope I mentioned that right. Hi, G. Guess what? We are back on the air now. All right. Yay. Hi, Hitch Up and Toe. Why is Lillian leaving? Bummer. I'm glad. I wish that Lillian was still here. Well, here's some more news for you, folks. Some scientists in Canada have discovered that when you feed lab rats large amounts of ice, they become large hockey pucks. Corny, I know. But I had to have it anyway. You know, I like working on my own car. But one day I couldn't fix something. So I took it to a mechanic shop, and when I asked how much it would be, he was writing on a clipboard, you know. So I peeked over his shoulder, and I noticed that he was literally drawing an arm and a leg. Oh, Lillian, you're going to enjoy the last day of your vacation. Well, good for you. You get a vacation. Carl H., the hermit with the Wi-Fi. Hi, how you doing? Well, there was a man and his wife that were talking, right, about his uncle that was getting ready to get married for the 4th time, right? Anyway, and his wife said, the 4th time? So what happened to the other 3? And he says, well, wife number 1, she died from poisonous mushrooms. And then she asked, what about wife number 2? He said, well, she happened to find some bad mushrooms too, and she died. Then she asked, what happened to wife number 3? Bad mushrooms again? And he answered, no, she died from head trauma. She wouldn't eat the poisonous mushrooms. Mr. Timmy Ray the King. My mama's sister just called me and told me that she is throwing paper towels at the TVs. Must have reception like I was having earlier. I've thrown lighters and stuff at mine. Anyway, some more news for you again. Boy, I seem yellow. But like it's a super sunny day and I got it right in my face or something. I don't like this shade on me. It looks kind of jaundicey, yucky. Anyway, some more news for you. Mexico has a new talk shock rock movie. It's called Taco Lips Now. I gotta laugh along with you, you know. How do you survive an American crocodile attack on land? You need to run faster than the slowest member of your party. Ah, that's a good one. I like that, Carl H. Hey, Uncle Lisa. Hey. Oh, I love you too. Now for a couple of analogies of mine about underwear. Why do they call them boxers for men and spankies for women? Why do they call them that anyway? To me, that doesn't sound like very much fun. I mean, it makes you think. Women that want to be spanked? Then again, who wants to box a man in his underwear? I mean, we all know that if you did that, there would be no fun for the man or the woman. Oh, Carl H., you're gonzo? Oh, I'm going to tell you more jokes. Or are you talking to Carl H.? I'm a silly Muppet, huh? Times 3? Okay. Now, for the bikinis and the brief underwear. Now, 2 items on this matter just bug me. I mean, I myself am not going to wear just underwear on the beach like a bikini, you know. So why call it bikini underwear? And then again, men don't stick paperwork in their underwear either, as in briefs. You know, you don't write on the briefs. Then again, lastly, why do they call it a briefcase for everybody that puts their paperwork in it? You know, for men, it's a briefcase. Why don't they just call it bikini case for women? They should have them bikini cases. And that's all I have on that one. That's that is my analogy on that one. Anyway, what do you call Adam and Eve on a raft? Bacon, eggs, and toast. So all you single women, keep looking for your bacon. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad you liked that one. The lady in front of you has... Must realize that you were not the one that decided to have sex. But if he's getting boxed in it, he ain't going to be in the mood anyway, Carl. Oh, what's the true definition of aerobics? You know, most people think it's all that exercising, fast moving and all that. No, you're wrong. Oh, excuse me. That felt real good. The real definition of aerobics is be active, living in oxygen. Boy, we do aerobics constantly. All the time, 24/7, don't we? But I do double aerobics because I suck double oxygen.
I don't care. I care you're lying. You care. You care.
No, I haven't heard the drumming yet, Gonzo. Hey, more news for you. There's a new restaurant for the elderly that has just opened. They specialize in prune muffins and Miralax shakes. It's called Gum and Run. Hi, our treasured home. Love you, girl. I'm thirsty, folks, from all that talking. I got more for you. A lot more. I'm making up for it, so I'll be on here double time this week. They changed my label on my beer. It's a different color and everything. My uncle went into work one day, and his boss comes around handing out everybody's paycheck, right? All but his. So he says, oh, I must have left it on my desk or something. So he goes into his office, comes back. Sorry, there ain't one there. I don't know what happened. I'll make a phone call. And he says, no, never mind. I've dealt with them before. I'll call down there myself. And he calls. He gets off the phone. His boss says, so, what did they have to say? And he says, well, in their records, all they have in their records is that I'm dead. And he says, oh, well, maybe the boss says, well, maybe they made a mistake. I kind of flubbed that one a little bit, but I hope you guys caught it. I just rolled when I wrote that one. Yeah, oh my. More news for you, folks. Archaeologists believe that they have found a 13 million year old fossil that links ape to man. Yeah. They found it wearing a Vote for Buchanan button. Our treasured home, are you still there? Georgianne Rose would like to know. All right. There's something really wrong in the government IRS system today. I mean, they can't seem to find any of the $3 million of the Navy's tax infractions, but they managed to find a $1.94 mistake in my income tax return. Ain't that something? Oh, I got a lot for you folks. I'm thirsty again, folks. Excuse me. There. This friend of mine's mom took me along shopping with him and with all her other sons, right? And while we were in one of the stores, the boys were really acting up, you know. Boys were being, well, boys. Anyway, and she was way cross-eyed to begin with, you know. Anyway, she said, you come here, boy. You know, one eye's way over to the left, right, and the other eye is kind of over to the right. Anyway, and so they happened to be standing next to each other, and one of them said, she's pointing at you, and he says, no, she's pointing at you. He said, no, she's pointing at you. And then so they all go over to her. She goes, boy, I was talking to you, you know, pointing over their head way over to the right. Why didn't you come when I called? And he says, oh, didn't know which one of us you were calling. She goes, what, are you blind or something? You think I was pointing way over there to that girl in the park, that girl over there? And he says, Mom, there's no girl over there. She goes, yeah, there is. Right there in the parking lot, putting them groceries in her car. She goes, what are you, blind? Am I going to have to take you to the proctologist? He says, proctologist for my eyes? She said, yeah, to get my foot out of your ass.
Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next at Page Publishing.
Who pays taxes anymore? We all do on everything. Anyway. I got some more news for you once again. Hey, Georgianne Rose. Hey, Midwest Picker, how you doing? You came in. I'm almost halfway through already. Where is everybody? Everybody leaving me. What's going on? Well, here's some more news for you. Archaeologists. Well, no, sorry. Sorry. What happened here? What happened? What happened? Oh. There. Uncle Lisa says, Midwest Picker, hello, hello. Jack just informed me the other day that everybody can see what's being said by the other people, so I really don't have to be saying it all. I try to communicate for you guys. All right. You guys ready to listen to some more? This friend of mine's mom. Oh, I said that one. Sorry, folks. One day, me and my brothers and sisters and I all drove to California in one vehicle. Oh, excuse me. That felt really good. That was a good one. Oh, I got another one. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Must be the green pepper. I put a spin. I'm making stuffed green peppers tonight, but I put a spin on it. I'm making Italian stuffed green peppers. Yes, I am. I used Italian sausage instead of the hamburger. Plus, I make my own spaghetti sauce. So, I mixed a batch of that up. I put that in there, and I stuffed them, and there was so much rice that I had made that I put it around it. And after I bake it for about 45 minutes, I go in there and I put mozzarella cheese slices on top of all the peppers. And I put shredded cheese on the rice that I sprinkled around it. Then put a steam topper on it and put it in the oven for about 15 more minutes. And then voila, Italian stuffed peppers. It'll taste great. I know it. Oh, Jack! I lost everything! Jack! I lost everything. It says deep sleep. Hurry, I'm just now halfway through. I'm not even halfway through.
I'm tripping over things. I can't.
What'd I do?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm back. Jack came and fixed it for me. Oh, the color's better too. Wow, that's awesome sauce. All right, folks, are we ready to go? Ready to go more? Oh, now it's turning yellowy again. Okay. Anyway, duh heck, Uncle Lisa. That's a shame, Timmy. She's blank. Nancy Drew said. Okay, I'm back, folks. So funny and pretty. Oh, yeah, right. I'm getting skinnier in my face, I noticed, looking at the screen. My mirror don't do me any justice. I look skinnier here. Nice. Oh, by the way, I've lost 15 pounds now. Gotta keep going. Anyway, my brothers and sisters and I drove to California all in one vehicle together. Anyway, and I was the only smoker. And when we were in the hotel, my sisters and I got in a huge argument, because I like to smoke, and I was going to smoke in the room, and they didn't want that in there, and blah, blah. Anyway, so I took off and for a walk, and I went down, found a neighborhood bar, went in there for, I don't know, quite a while. Anyway, when I got back to the room, I just went to sleep, right? Laid down in my bed and went to sleep. When I woke up, and then I went into the bathroom and I felt hungover, but I looked in the mirror and there's this big ass blood patch on my head and all over my face, And I thought, what the heck happened? I don't recall getting mugged on my way back to the hotel. And did my sisters do it when I was sleeping or something? Were they really that mad at me? So anyway, so I thought, well, I better see how bad this really is. And I washed my face off, and looking at the towel, it turns out I had my face down, and I had fallen asleep on my complimentary mint.
I need the notebook for my work schedule. Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy Rizzo, hi. Am I related to you? Do you know a Robin Rizzo? That would be my sister. Speaking of sisters. Anyway, that one really happened. Carl H. was Wi-Fi. No. Stop it. Oh, I just smucked a fly. Or a moth, I mean. Anyway, here's some more news for you again, folks. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Beer makes you thirsty. Anyway, the news is, you may not realize this, but the first words that came out of the astronaut's mouth when he landed on the moon was not indeed one step for man, one large step for mankind. The real first words were, "Where's the bathroom key?" That's a joke. Now for some more governmental news. In the White House, it is said that Cal Font has hired a cook for $8,000 a year. But he also hired a bodyguard for $35,000. Probably to keep the tax man off the illegal cook. Are people really listening to me? Or are you just yakking between you? You have difficulty in following directions? Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. There. I should make up for all three of them little ones. Okay. That made me thirsty again. Oh, excuse me. This one boy's dad took him to the barber. And he always ended up with a butch cut, right? So as he got older, he was saying, when I get older, I'm going to have my hair different, right? Then he started getting interested in girls. He found this one girl he really liked, and he had a date with, right? So he wanted to look nice. So he goes to the barber. Then he thought about all his dad did, and he says, all right, what I want you to do is cut all of my hair down to a 16th of an inch so that she can see all of the veins poking out in my forehead. Thank you, Uncle Lisa. I'm glad you are listening. I hope I'm making you folks laugh. I'm halfway through it now. Yeah, I told you I'd make up for last week, and you'll have to tell me at the end if I did indeed do that. Okay, I'd appreciate your comments. This other man, he lived on a lake, and he found there was recently some hazardous waste that spilled on his lake, right? So he was worried that it would kill all of their fish, right? But one day he looked out his window and saw a blowfish, right, jump out of the water. Well, come to find out, it was just a bass holding his breath. Oh boy. Excuse me. Yeah, that feels better. Get it out, they always say. That's what doctors tell me to do. It was horrible. When I was in the hospital, I had to spit. I had all these different doctors, in on me, one for this, one for that, one for the other, and they're all filling me all this information. Meanwhile, I'm hacking up and I'm spitting in a trash can in front of them, and I'd say what? No, not you, you. Not you, but you. Oh, you have an election day tomorrow, Uncle Lisa? Huh? What for? Well, when I was in school and taking driving lessons, it was a friend of mine's, Cecilia's turn to drive, right? Anyway, and back then, they run things differently. They had all the potential drivers right along, as they go. So anyway, me and another friend was in the back as Cecilia was driving. And anyway, we're going along. All of a sudden, she opens the window, puts her hand out for a right-hand turn, right? Then all of a sudden, she put her arm down, like for a left-hand turn, right? And then she went, like, I thought she was waving at somebody. Come to find out, well, then the instructor asked her, what in the world are you doing? And she goes, well, at first I was going to go right. Then I was going to go left. Then I changed my mind, so I erased it all. Okay, some more news for you. In international news, an Iraqi warplane flew into our airspace. So it was shot down, of course, Then we sent them a warning that if they didn't knock it off, we would send in the LAPD. The votes are not counted or can be changed. Is a junta not an election? What the heck is a junta? I got a dictionary too, but it's buried under a bunch of stuff. But I will be getting to it shortly when I get to that area of the house to move out. I mean, I've just packed up Jack's house. I mean, he'll have a home back when I get out of here, but you know, still got a lot of cleaning and work to do. But I didn't do it. It was that way before I was here or as I was here, but I didn't tear up the house or nothing. I got some more news for you. They've been doing a study for 12 years about the mail service, and they discovered that you will receive your mail 30% faster if instead of licking the stamps, you lick the mailman himself. Okay. Thirsty again. Boy, I'm going to get drunk talking to you folks. Oh, shit. Jack! You're missing? Oh, dang it. Never mind. Dang it, that's two of them gone. Oh. How about that new math? I was trying to help my daughter learn it when it first came out. You know, like, one of the problems was, how do you divide 4 apples between 5 children? And then I told her, well, if it was me, that's an easy one. I just make applesauce. Hey, Linda's here. Yay, Linda. Oh, great. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Oh, Linda's here. Great. I wish you were. I've been on for, I don't know. What time is it? I've been on for a half an hour, girl. I got on here about 7 o'clock. About 5 after 7. So happy that you're here, lady. All right, that's wonderful. Oh, I got some news bulletins for you. You know, scientists, they waste a lot of money. And some scientists have spent 10 years just to find out that monkeys that smoke marijuana drive just as badly as the monkeys that don't smoke marijuana. I understand that. Jack was saying that. Jack told me that your power was out, Linda. Sorry to hear that. What caused it to go out? Anyway, some more news for you. Did you know that the Postal Service, back to them again, has decided to stop using homing pigeons, but they're going to start using buffaloes? Yeah. But if they're not wearing their postal hat and their tag, don't open your door. Oh, you had bad storms. Bummer. Sorry to hear that, hon. But I'm glad you got your power back. So happy for you. You know what, guys? I didn't even bother combing my hair. Honestly, it didn't turn out too bad this morning. After all. I was too busy worried about dinner to working on dinner. Anyway. Some more news again for you. Did you know they are now selling hair pieces for your chest? Yeah. You put it, you can slap hair on your chest now, guys. Anyway, but they put a caution on the label. Be very wary of going swimming while wearing the chest piece, because when you get out of the water, it may be on your knee. Jack! 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 Mr. Timmy Ray the King says to tell you, please read my comment in the chat. That's what Timmy Ray the King said to tell you.
You have to scroll back up to find it.
Well, I ain't gonna bother. You can do it when you get back on.
Whatever.
Please tell Mr. Jack about the live stream. I don't know about the live stream.
They've got me on channel 82 in Louisiana.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, I don't know about that stuff. I'm going back to my laugh report, folks. That's what I'm here for, right? Anyway, my uncle was losing his hair, right? And he said he was taking vitamins for it. Then I asked him how it was working, right? He said, they don't really work. They fall off my head every time I bend over. Is anybody laughing at me? Oh, thank you, Nancy Drew. Oh, thanks for the sideways one, Linda. Smart aleck. Uncle Lisa, Carl H., the hermit with the Wi-Fi. No, they don't have to, whatever that means. Then I got a lot of news in my reports today, don't I? Anyway. Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, I figured it out. Oh, it's too silly for you, huh? Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Well, I'm thirsty again. I gotta catch my breath a second here. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Here's some more news for you folks. Scientists have found that when Medicare, excuse me, I gotta start over. I gotta blow my nose so I can concentrate. Oh. There. Okay. Well. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Now I can concentrate, folks. Maybe a burp will slip out, though. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Anyway, scientists have found that when mice are injected with huge amounts of silicone, they also get huge amounts of dates. Hey, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, how are you doing? Yay! Oh, hello to you. I love you. Yay! Well, some more news on the news line. When Ayakawa was 70 years old, he took up scuba diving, right? And he was down there learning for a long time, right? Anyway, he decided to write a book about it. It's called Asleep in the Deep. Sue. Hi, hey, Sue, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Linda says. Hi, Lucky. Nancy Drew says. Hi, Linda, Carl, Nancy Drew, Uncle Lisa, Timmy, Ray, Nancy, Eric, Treasured Home. Oh, boy. Okay. I said that all in one breath. Wow. Anyway, these two Texans, they go into a car lot, right? And they both end up interested in the same car. So one of them said to the other, "Oh, let me get this. You got lunch." Oh, man. Okay. My grandma said one year on Easter that since it's Easter time, got to use that. The butter's not going to make it to the dinner table tonight because it was spread too thin. Michelle Leonardo, how you doing, lady? Woohoo. All right. I don't want to be a total dud to you guys. I'm not grasping your attention to listen, I guess. I get bummed when you guys do that to me. Well, then again, I guess it wouldn't be a live stream if you couldn't speak your mind and talk to those who you might not speak to regularly online. Hi, Linda Barker, you're late, Michelle Leonardo says. Okay, some more news for you again, folks. There was a major sausage hot dog manufacturer company that has been fined heavily for putting kangaroo meat in its meat. So that's what happened. I should say, so that's what happened. I had a Polish sausage today, and I kept having the strangest feeling of wanting to kick everybody that walked in front of me. I tell you what, it was a very bad day for me to go shopping. Oh, Bus B Adventures. Hi, Justin and Christina's RV van life. Hello. Lower Michigan hiking and camping adventures. Yeah. Lillian Tittle, Bus B Adventures. Hi, Justin and Christina's RV van. Grandkids were freaking out. My grand lizard was getting cold, but I'm fine. Oh, good. I'm glad it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay too, Linda. Anyway, I tell you, the sewage problem is bad in some places here in Michigan. You know, I mean, it's so bad. I saw a fisherman giving all of his worms tetanus shots. You know, they say that Italian food can be very bad for your health. Well, I know that this firsthand, and that is, you see, I went to an Italian restaurant and I ordered the braised ribs. So the waiter kicked me in my ribs. Hiya, Homestead. Hiya. The hermit, I know that I accept that, and I like that. I tried to make a bait for you, Holly. Really, Uncle Lisa? Oh, Uncle Lisa. Sorry, Carl H. I didn't bite, as they say. Anyway, some more news for you. They found a safe that belonged to Thomas Edison 27 years after he died. There wasn't anything in it except a pair of earbuds, but they left that there because they hadn't invented jogging yet. Oh no. Where is everybody? Is anybody smiling today? Oh, Nancy, thank you. I'm glad you're smiling. You know, when I started dating, my dad hated all the guys that I brought home, to meet them. Anyway, so I found a guy that was just like my dad, and I thought this will work great. He's just like my dad, so I bring him home, but my mom hated him because he was just like my dad. Here, then again, here's some more news for you folks. Last year, the school lunch program had major cutbacks. They showed some of the children and what they looked like as a result of the cutbacks. They showed a bunch of skeletons sitting at their desks, literally. Anyway, I was going to draw a bunch of skeletons sitting at their desk to show you what they look like, but I didn't really have the time. Granted, I had to think up all of these that I've been on here practically an hour for you folks today. I'm taking up all of Jack's time on here. He likes to yak too, and he's done pretty soon, so I have to finish up here. Got one more for you folks, and I guess I'll have to call her a day so we can get back on here. Then again, I shall return next week. Alrighty then. There was this old Jewish lady that was bringing flowers to her dead husband's grave, and when she got there, I gotta read this because it's like a news blip. And when she got to the gate of the cemetery, the caretaker stopped her and said, "Stop! You can't come in unless you have a relative in here." Then she said, "But I do. My husband has been here for 14 years. Then he asked, "Oh yeah, what's his name?" So he looked in his book and said, "Nope, nobody in here by that name. We do have a Rose Rappaport." I'm sorry, her name was Rappaport. Anyway, and she said, "Yep, that's him." He said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, you see, everything's in my name." Tell Captain Jack that I'm giving live stream next week at the racetrack so everyone can see me if I got phone service. Mr. Timmy Ray the King is going to have a live stream next week at the racetrack so everyone can see him if he has phone service. Did you hear me, Jack? Did you hear me, Jack? Anyway, folks, I'm sorry to say, but that is all that I happen to have for you this week. I hope it was good enough. I've been on here almost an hour. I got to give Jack some time to get on here to say, see you when his time is up tonight. So, everybody take care. And I love you all. And here. Have a good weekend. Excuse me. That felt good. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Signing out. So I will get Jack back here. I'll return it to Captain Jack Scrapper. And here he comes. Why, thank you, Lucky Dog. George and She-Devil. Thank you. She-Devil. Oh, there's a Tommy. She-Devil Adventures. Wonderful. Oh, you're going to race? Excuse me. That felt real good. Well, I will return it to Captain Jack Scrapper. Till next week. Peace out, folks. Jack! Your turn.
She started speaking in just 3 weeks. So when it came time to tell the cab driver to take her to the hotel pier.
J'aimerais aller à l'hôtel Pierre.
Oh, c'est très bien. J'espère votre voyage est passé. 150 language experts and educators designed Babbel to be the most efficient and effective way to learn a new language. Babbel focuses on natural conversation. You'll remember what you learn, and you can speak and pronounce with confidence. Start speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Try it for free at Babbel.com.
Whoa. Hello, mateys. Oh, Nancy, you made it. Oh, Linda's back. You got power now. Okay. Going to live stream from the racetrack. Okay. Oh, man. We worked and worked. Patsy's been trying to help me with the Shift Smart application on the phone. And man, was it screwed up? But I think we might have it now. And it's a newer version. I don't know. But kind of like this computer, it needs bandwidth. Well, I hope it looks like Holly entertained you quite a bit. Now, Timmy wanted something. Working and lurking. Working on the bus. Okay, tell I'm going live next week. Okay. Okay. That'll be cool. Dog is spoiled. Yeah, I agree. Bait for Holly. Okay. That would be pretty easy, actually, sometimes. She did get me. She tried to get me this evening a little while ago. She says, by the way, I've changed my mind about moving. I said, yeah, don't even go there. It's an April Fool's joke. And she kind of pouted. She thought she would get me with that, but she didn't. Now, had she done that this morning early, she might have got me because I wasn't with it this morning very well. I think I might be caught up. So let's change the setting. Let's see, what can we put up here? I know. Something we've never seen. And there's one more, kind of like it. Uh-oh, new comments. 4 minutes till the high school football game. Oh, okay. Gosh, it's that late already. Camp maintenance guy is here. All right. Someone. I don't think it was Tommy. Somebody was asking if there are kayaks for rent at Lake of Dreams. And I don't know the answer to that. I don't recall seeing any kayaks around. I think I saw a little 10-foot flatboat upside down on the far shore. That's all I can remember. That's probably just to go out and retrieve dead geese or something, right? Or did you guys have a fountain? No one's guessed the featured channel yet, Linda. The clues so far are Solo has a dog. northwest corner of the country, more or less, seems to be headquarters, but channel's been everywhere. Does a lot of content, including a lot of live streams, and dash cams. There was a couple clues besides the pictures. Barefooting was a clue. And one of our people that was here this morning on the noon show was also a clue. Oh, I see. That's a big no. Okay, I don't know who was asking. I can't remember now. But I'm sure you and I talked about it before. There's different streams around that are kayakable or canoeable, and maybe somebody has canoe or kayak liveries. I'll bring my own. Yeah, that's a big no. If I had to guess, Troy, that lake's not very deep.
Chronic migraine patients. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away. If difficulty swallowing, speaking,
I'm trying to think about Tim's channel. For one thing, Sue, we did Tim's channel before. I don't know. Is he solo? I think he might be. Channel 80. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you for having me up on the TV station. 28 foot. Wow, that's deeper than I ever thought it would be for the size it is. It almost looks like used to be a place for the cattle to get some water. Pants off. Oh, that is hilarious. An old picture of him. That's a good one, Nancy. That is great. That's cruel. I hope you get along with, obviously you do get along with your ex. That is hilarious. A man-made lake. And it's 28 feet deep. That's pretty deep. Aren't you sweet?
I'm working on it, but I gotta have money.
Uh-oh.
I spent all my money on the deposit.
Yeah, here we go. And his dog, he lives in the West, can't recall the channels who have been featured. So your photographic memory is slipping now.
Well, to be honest with you, I spoke down for a bit. Thought about it. I've been watching. I got a number for hypnotist right here.
An X-ray, and that's radiation will kill you. A lot like an X.
Well, I tried the patches, you know, and I tried that enchanted stuff.
Well, I'll give you one more clue. This channel is female, solo female with a dog. That's a good guess, Hermit. Carl, the Hermit with the Wi-Fi. But it is a female. No established for what kind of a rig. The only hint I can give you there is chances it's a small car. Now, whether this person actually, I know I can't be full-time. There's never been any references to being solo full-time camping in a small car. No, I think it's day trips, and who knows about the longer trips, because this person has been across the country continuing to do what they do normally. No, it's not Roy and Becky, because they're not solo. She's a brunette. You forget her name. RV Underway. Well, RV Underway is not solo, and neither is Slow Momentum, and it's not Bree. Yeah, you could say she's solo. She's like Diane Phoenix was saying, leave the husbands at home. Good one, Troy. Woman outdoors. She spends all her time outdoors. Yes, outdoors. The only time she's indoors is when she's dash camming. Good one, Uncle Lisa, Gina Payne. Location is correct. Solo is correct, although we know Gina has a van, box van, I think. And she does put out a lot of content. She's a larger channel, not huge, but larger. I can't remember. Does Gina have a dog? Well, that's a pretty good guess based on the clues, but it's not her. Quiet listener. No, it's not Vicky.
See that coffee cup on top of the entertainment center? Yeah. Could you hand that to Jack, please?
Crocodile book. Johnny's Journey. No, and Johnny's Journey is not solo either. Johnny has a significant other. Tanya Van Life Voyages. That's a channel I haven't watched in a long time. But no, it's not her. Somebody's going to get it. I just know it. Maybe not tonight, because we're going to go off here in a minute. Who, by the way, is anyone live tonight? That, yeah, a lot of cats. Yep. Hey, Jesus! Oh, thank you. Patsy just handed me my coffee. Thank you. Oh, Box ND. It's not her. Sue, did we do Box ND? I think we did. The heck, Uncle Lisa said. He thought he was going to win. Oh, he was saying the heck. Patsy just handed me my coffee, which Holly handed the coffee to Patsy, realizing that I would want my coffee out here. Yeah, too much caffeine. Yeah, Patsy handed it to me. Yeah, the Captain Jack jump. Let's see. Do we have any clues in any other virtual backgrounds? Well, we do. A really big clue, but we're not usually that clue. Nice little path through the woodsy area that leads to that lighthouse. And the lighthouse is, what's it called? Cape Desperation, I think, or Desperation Point. It's out west, northwest. I think state of Washington. No, it's not Nancy. Timmy. It's not her. She's Midwest based, whereas feature channel is Northwest based. I try not to mix up locations too much. It could happen. After working on that stupid application on the phone, which is my work application, it's a wonder I can think straight at all. So. Okay. So I honestly do not know who might be live. See, it's not Sonya. Land Cloud? Oh, that's on Wednesdays. Mr. Timmy Ray. Oh. It was the other picture, rock, kayak, buddy. Let me do something here, man. Mr. Timmy Ray, the King. Does he look familiar to you? And see, that does not look to me like it's in an RV. I think when she travels in her car. So, Timmy Ray, you have won the $5 scratch-off ticket. And it's going late, so what if we were to... Try and think, because I'm getting ready to get off here, so we really don't have time to do your ticket now, but you won. You guessed correctly the channel, which is, one clue I was going to give you was that she has a poker chip. She's never been on the Wednesday night show. She has been here before. And there's her chip. This was made by the other Tommy. River Sticks made this chip this is, I don't know if this was a second or a sample. Anyways, when River Sticks sent me some of his swag, he sent me this. So. I got his as well. So they have their own poker chips. But I didn't they made them. Or Tommy did. So, yes, Grandma Kelly's Clean Life. I find her fascinating with all the magnet fishing. Oh my, I think she basically started her channel with magnet fishing, and she's still magnet fishing, and she's been doing it for over a year. And she's been on YouTube a lot longer. She's been on YouTube for like 10 years. But as far as I could go in the videos, it was just over a year ago that she started doing YouTube for serious. She has like 3,000 followers or more. She's just a sweetheart. Just a really nice person. Let me take that X out. Let's see. Yes, congratulations, Timmy. If I had said magnet fishing, somebody would have jumped on it right away, and we would have had a fight on our hands. Carl has to go. Don't get caught. Yep, I got you. Yeah, it is Grandma Kelly. Thank you, Sue, for putting that up. I'm trying to think when would be a good time. Timmy, I'll call you if I decide to do a pop-up live. Maybe tomorrow when I get home from the other Spring Lake. First of all, tomorrow I got to do the truck. I got to change that thermostat, which is a pain in the ass on that engine. It's the 5.9 Dodge. And, it's buried underneath the alternator and the air conditioning compressor. It's buried under that. And I'm going to try to get it out without having to move the alternator and the air conditioner thing. I'm going to try to do it like the videos show. And if I can get it loose, I might even show how I got it loose. Because a couple of those YouTube videos out there, they're okay, but I think I could do a little more professional job, if you will. And then, of course, there's the radiator. I have a new radiator. And I may just combine the two to where I've got everything kind of set, and then I'll just quick do it. But anyways, I'll give you a call if I decide to do a pop-up live, in the next couple days. Maybe Sunday. We do seem to get people come in on a short notice live stream. You're going to vote tomorrow. You got the one thing you want. They needed more. Okay. I think she would debate that with you. Well, at least, if you win something, we'll donate it back to the channel. But, hey, maybe if you win a lot, we'll donate it back to you and be a sponsor of your race car. Racing drivers need sponsors. Can't you just see that? I'm on TV in Louisiana. I'm also on a race car. I have been on a race car. When I owned the restaurant, my restaurant sponsored a race car. Actually, two of them. Two different companies had my advertising on their cars. Double Dog, yep, he's live. And that's where we should all go now. So I will let you know, Timmy, when we do your scratch off. I'll let everybody know. In the meantime, let's follow that link over to Double Dogs. I'll stop in for a few. I still have Patsy here as company, so in the meanwhile, we'll see you Wednesday night. We're still in the G word, so we'll have fun on Wednesday night, and we'll go for that. Yeah, it's okay, Timmy. It's not money. It's just a chance that you're gonna. It's just another ticket. You won the ticket, but that doesn't mean that the ticket's going to win anything. It's a chance. That's all it is. So, that's gambling. Okay. So, anyways, mateys, thank you for being aboard. We'll see you Wednesday night, if not sooner. And maybe there'll be a video about me working on La Fortuna. So, thank you. Thank you for coming aboard. Fair winds, and maybe we'll see you over at Double Dogs. And Smiles. I love you all. May God bless. Good night, everyone.
1 in 10 cyber victims tell their parents. There's such a high level of shame and fear.